Hey everyone, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Today I'm reviewing this Topping E30 digital analog converter which is retail for $130. This one is capable of PCM 768 kHz and DSC 512. MQA is not available. And price is really good for this kind of high-res digital analog converter that you can get in this compact design. Overall fit and finish and quality ratio is really good. It has a metal housing, and the menu function is basic, very simple. And only thing that you have to change it is it comes with the pre-mode setting for the DAC. And what you do is when it's in the standby mode, you just hit the standby function, this button for a few seconds, and it will take you to that digital analog converter mode that you can change from a pre-mode. So that's the little thing that I would like to point out. And another thing is this one doesn't come with any power supply, so you have to use your own power supply, which is capable of a 5-volt wall outlet, something like this, like phone charger or that kind of stuff. You can use those, and also you can use this kind of power bank. So I started out with this little adapter using my own power supply, connecting this USB cable, using my high-res collection and DST collection, and also Amazon Ultra HD streaming. Overall sound is very good, very dynamic, very wide sound stage. And overall refinement, not as good as a D90. It's just a little bit better than the average AV receivers, digital analog conversion. And sound is very dynamic, I would say, very neutral with a little bit warmish tone on it. And a little bit tiny bit of brightness that I can hear. And then not as refined as I will appreciate. So overall sound, I'm not complaining. This one is really good for $130. But I can make it better by giving them better power supply, because most of the higher price point digital analog converter get expensive because they have better power supply basically and generally. So it comes to my mind, why don't I give them my own power supply, independent power supply, without drawing any current from the wall? So what I used was this Sony 10,000 milliamp power bank. So this power bank is very compact design. It's a little bit smaller than this, and this 10,000 milliamp will get me around like 16 hours of usage, because I took my notes there. And its sound is totally improved. It's improved in like a noise floor, darker background, better instrument separation, a little bit more spacious notes that I can totally hear it. And what really improve is a little bit tiny bit of brightness that I can hear from using this. It totally get rid of it by using this power bank. So power supply makes it really different in terms of performance, because this one may be putting more noise than this one can handle. So this power bank totally take that out of this digital analog converter and give me more refined, more engaging sound signature. Will really improve overall sound reproduction from this $130 digital analog converter. So it will get me, with this power supply and this $130 digital analog converter, sound is almost like $400-500 digital analog converter kind of sound that it can improve. This $130 digital analog converter is very good. You can even make it better by giving your own power supply, dedicated power supply, without using this kind of wall adapters, because these can get a bit noisy for this kind of small components, because it may not have enough filtering inside. That's why, hence the price $130. So giving this kind of independent power supply without getting any interference, this one totally improved the sound, overall refinement, totally engaging sound without any brightness or harshness. Even with this kind of power supply, what you will not get is, you will not get top-end D90 kind of sound signature, like, which is a bit more quieter, and also it will give you a little bit more space between the notes, which you will not get that kind of performance. Yet this one is only $130, and I can totally live with it because I don't stream my music as my main music listening. My music streaming is only for my background music, or when I try to explore different artists that I don't know, then those are the only two times that I use for streaming. So this kind of affordable digital analog converter makes it really perfectly suited for people like me. And when you only use music for background music, and when you only listen to analog as your main setup, a main music listening. So I can totally recommend to anyone who wants $130 digital analog converter. This one is probably one of the best that you can buy. You can even make it better by giving this kind of power supply, and it will take you to next level, like $300-400 digital analog converter kind of sound quality, giving them this kind of independent power supply. I can totally enjoy. I'm totally digging this setup. This is no go for me, but most of my music listening went through with this. This one is okay, but it's not the best performance from this digital analog converter. I use this one for most of my music listening. This one will last me, like I said, 16 hours or so which is not bad. So I can charge it overnight and I can enjoy it for a few days and I can charge it again. So it's really good option to have, especially if you don't mind carrying these two. You can even use it as your portable power supply. I mean, although this one doesn't have any headphone amplifier. I think this is the perfect digital analog converter for most of the people who doesn't want to spend a lot of money. $130 will get you high-res PCM digital analog converter up to 768 and DST capability of all the way up to 512, which is really good in my opinion, and really good price to performance and quality that you get, features and functions as well. And you can also use it as a pre, so which is okay. It's not the best option, but if you don't have preamp, you can also use it as a pre with the digital analog converter feature. So most of my music listening just use it as a digital analog converter. And this kind of power supply will give you very good refinement, very good performance enhancement over using wall power supply. So highly recommended, very good sounding digital analog converter that you can get for this price point. Thank you for watching and happy listening.
Look at the sky, that's the color of love. There must have been an angel by my side. Something heavenly came down from above. He led me to you, he led me to you. years alive.